What would Joel do? Hey, what's up, guys? My favorite part. Pop, 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 pop. All right, let's get back to charts. Let's get the charts. All right, guys, today I want to go over how to read candlestick charts. To become a trader, advanced or beginner, you have to know how to understand and read charts in order to invest in the stock and futures market. As you see here, we have Apple, which is America's favorite stock, and these are candlesticks. Just in case you didn't know what candlesticks are, candlesticks are techniques that are used today that was created by the Japanese over 100 years ago, and they're different types of charts. They're bar charts, line charts, but candlestick charts are by far my favorite charts to understand, especially for technical analysis. So let's get to the charts. If you want to go in depth on how to read candlestick charts, you can. I read a book by a guy named Neeson, which is, I believe it was called the Japanese Candlestick Chart Reading. Yeah, very basic, but it's a very good book. Oh, there it is right here. Japanese Candlestick Charting Techniques by Steve Neeson. Please go out and read that book. You'll learn the basics of candlesticks, and you'll also understand different strategies that you can use by reading the candlesticks. All right, these are candlesticks, and this is a chart. These are the charts that you're going to look at when you pull up any stock chart. Now, each of these candlesticks represent a time frame. Right now, we're looking at the 15-minute chart. I used a Thinkorswim platform that was bought by TD Ameritrade because I'm an advanced trader. Most advanced traders are going to use platforms like this. But if you want to just buy stock and you want to be a swing trader, you can definitely go and park your money in Scottrade or Fidelity. Everybody pretty much has a charting system that you can look at, whether it's advanced or what. But this is by far my favorite. If you are on the TOS or the Thinkorswim platform, you can go here, Style, and if you noticed intraday, you can pick your time frame. This is a 20-day chart, 15-minute. You can go 1 day, 2 day, all the way down to 180 days. And you can pick minute, 2 minute, 3 minutes, all the way down to an hour. Right now, we're going to look at the 15-minute chart. So each of these candles represents 15 minutes. If you notice here, this is the time, and this is price. Now, every stock has a ticker symbol. So if you notice, you can't just write, well, you can write Apple here and it will tell you what the ticker symbol is, but that's just because we're using the TOS platform. If you want to understand, or if you are searching for a particular company's ticker symbol, you can just go on Google and ask for it. Say, what is Apple's ticker symbol, or what is Nike's ticker symbol, or what is Disney's ticker symbol, and it will tell you the shortened version of the stock. You place the ticker symbol here, you hit enter, and then a chart will come up. And then it's up to you to figure out what type of time frame you want to look at. Again, we're looking at a 15-minute chart. You can look at a day chart where each of these candles represents a day. But for now, we're looking at the 15-minute chart. Again, the time is down here. And we're looking, let's go over Friday, because Friday was a huge day for the market. We fell about 500 points. This recording was made January the 15th. So I'm talking about this is the 15th. Today is the 16th. So if we look at this chart, which was done on Friday, each candle represents 4 parts. All right, you're going to have your body, which is this square, and you're going to have a wick. It also represents the opening price and the closing price for that particular time frame. So let's look. The most important part is the square. That represents the body. Now, if the candle is green, that means we opened at a price that was lower and we rose higher. Again, if it's a green candle, we opened up at a lower price and we closed at a higher price. Well, let's look and see where we opened. You can do it two ways. You can use the cursor and you can use the cursor to try to line it up. And if you notice to the right, it says that the price is right around the $96.10 mark, $96.20. And we closed right around the $96.93 area. Now we're only talking about this particular candle. All charts, from my knowledge, reads from the left to the right. All right, so again, if you want to know exactly what price this particular candle opened, you look up here. You see O. You might want to write this down. You have O, H, L, and C. All right, this is the opening price, meaning the candle opened at this price. Now you have to put the cursor on the candle in order to see the exact price. See, once I take the cursor off, it changes. So once the cursor is on the candle, you notice the price is $96.20. It moves to $96.92 because my cursor is off. So this is where I'm looking for the opening price, $96.20. Now the closing price is here. And the closing price says $96.93, which is right here. $96.93. It doesn't change no matter how many times I take the cursor off and put it back on. It's the same thing. Opening price $96.20. Closing price was $96.93. Now we know that it went up because it opened at this lower price and it closed at this higher price. Now, what are these little lines here? Those are called wicks. The wick is how much the price fluctuated during that 15-minute time frame. So we may have opened here. The price could have gone up, gone down, gone up, gone down, gone all the way up here. But at the end of the 15 minutes, it closes here. And then the next candle formed. Now, wherever this candle closes, the next candle usually opens at that particular price. Because this candle right here represents the 9:30 to 9:45 time frame. This represents 9:45 to 10. This represents 10 to 10:15. This represents 10:15 to 10:30. Now, if a candle is red, then we open at a certain price. Looks like if we look up top at 97, and we close at a lower price, $96.80. Now, if you are a newbie and you're trying to understand what these values are over here, this is the price of Apple. So you buy stocks and shares. So if this price here is at this particular time at 9:45, the opening price was $96.92. So if you had $95 in your account, you will not be able to buy or purchase one share of Apple. The price changes. Sometimes, even though you don't have that amount in your account, if it drops down to $95, then you can purchase Apple. It's just like anything else. You can't walk in a store with $2 and buy bread that costs $3. You have to have those funds available in your account. And however much money you have determines how many shares that you can buy. So again, if the candle is red, it opens at a certain price, closes at a lower price. The wick represents how much it fluctuates. At 9:30, Apple fluctuated between $95.85 and $97.30. If we want to get the exact measurements, we put the cursor on the candle, and it says that the low, this is the low. So we have the open, we have the high, we have the low, and then the close. The high means how high did the candle go. The low represents how low did that candle go. The close, again, represents where we closed at. So this is the open, this is the close, this is the high, and this is the low. And you can read candles at any particular time. So if you call me and you say, hey, what was the opening price at Apple at 11:15? All right, well, let's go to the 11:15 candle. This is the 11:15 candle. At 11:15, Apple opened at $96.09. So let's say he said, hey, I bought Apple at 9:30. What time, did I make or lose money by 11 o'clock? All right, well, at 9:30, let's say he bought Apple at 96.20. He or she bought Apple at $96.20. So that's $96.20. But at 11:15, the price opened at $96.09. So he was actually down 11 cents by 11:15. So you can say, hey, I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, but you're down 11 cents. But look at what happened. Even though it opened at 96.09, by the end of around 11:30, he could have closed his position because the closing price was 96.45, and the stock price had actually gone up 25 cents from where he purchased it at 9:30. Because if he bought it at $96.20 and at the end of at 11:30 the price was at 96.45, he actually gained profit in that particular stock. But it's funny because when it opened, he was actually down, but by the end of that 15 minutes, he was actually up again. So that's pretty much how you read candlesticks. Again, you go from left to right when reading them. The time frame is here. Again, we were looking at Friday. Apple opened right around $96.20. Let's see what happened at the end of the day. At the end of the day, Apple closed at $97.09. So if you bought Apple at the open yesterday at $96.20, you actually gained about $1. 96.20. You actually gained about 89 cents, I believe. And that's a nice little profit depending on how many shares you want, or what your target price is on that particular stock. Again, we can look at different stock. That was Apple. Let's say we wanted to look at Nike. Pull up Nike's chart. We want to see what the price is. On Friday, looks like it ranged from $56 all the way up to $58. So that gives you an idea how much a stock can move in one particular day, $56 to about $58. You can look at it on a different chart. Right now we're looking at the 15-minute chart. Let's look at it on a day chart, meaning each of these candles represent a day. All right, let's look at, now down here, these are dates. And when you put your cursor on the candle, it will actually show you a date right here. So this date is 12/23, 2 days before Christmas. This is Christmas Eve. This is the Monday after Christmas. So 2 days before Christmas, if you own Nike, it was $68.19. $68.19. Now the stock this is 115. If you notice, if you look at close, which is right here, on the 15th, we closed at $57.56. That means Nike went down almost almost $10 and some change in a matter of about, 2 or 3 weeks, which is not too good for Nike. And that's how we analyze charts, guys. This is how you read charts. Every smartphone has an app now where you can plug in ticker symbols and you can watch stocks. And guys, that's my analysis of candlestick charts. If you have any questions or concerns, please go to whatwouljoeldo.com and send me your question. I'll try to answer it in a prompt manner. All right, guys, I am out.